What up, world? It's your boy, Vic XL. This is Riding Dirty News. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. All right, it seems like NASCAR driver Kyle Larson is in major hot water, major trouble. All right, over the past weekend, Kyle Larson was participating in one of NASCAR's simulated races. Basically, it's like a virtual race. NASCAR right now is definitely priding themselves as the only sport running live events because they're allowing the racers to do simulated virtual races. Well, during the virtual race, which it was being broadcast on live stream, it seemed as if Kyle Larson shouted out the word ninja to his racing team and the other drivers. Now, I'm not sure what he was thinking or what was going on, but how it appears was he didn't hear any movement or any other voices, so he was like, "Are you there?" And no one responded. Then he said, "Ninja, are you there?" And at that point, it's like you could hear the awkward silence. And eventually someone told him, "Kyle, everyone can hear you." Now, this is the thing. Let me go here. This led to the next day, all the sponsors for Kyle's current racing team pulling their sponsorship away from the racing team. And that led to the racing team firing Kyle because, in NASCAR, that business is ran off the sponsors. Every portion of that car is sponsored by a sponsor. With no sponsors, then the racing team decided that he could no longer be a driver for them. Now, I'm not sure if this is a full-fledged firing or if it's some type of suspension. I'm not sure. But the next day, he did issue an apology, number one, to NASCAR, to his fans, to his friends, and his family, and the black community. He stated that he was not raised that way. He's not racist. He can't even give an explanation on to why he used the term. He just blurted it out, and he issued an apology which appeared to be sincere. Now, after his apology, if you don't know anything about NASCAR, there's only one African American who competes on the professional NASCAR level right now, and his name is Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace came out and issued a statement basically saying that he was one of the first people that Kyle reached out to. And he said when he first heard it, he was appalled. He was very hurt. But Kyle reached out to him. And in reaching out to him, he had a very long, detailed conversation with Kyle about why the word should never be used on any platform of any way. Even if you're not racist, that word carries too much hurt, too much pain to people to even use it in any manner. And Bubba, after the long conversation with Kyle, he definitely says he's forgiven Kyle. He's hurt by the incident, but he's forgiven him, and he feels like Kyle isn't racist and that his apology is genuine and sincere. Okay? Now, I don't know, with Bubba Wallace being the only African-American NASCAR driver, if this will help his situation or not, but I do think it's very calculated that they did get the only African-American NASCAR driver to come out and speak about the situation. Now, that could be planned or not planned. Of course, when these type of situations happen, you got to automatically do damage control. And what better way to do damage control than get the only African-American in the situation involved and have them speak on your behalf. Now, this is where I stand on this, okay? Now, there are all kind of African-American platforms. Anytime these situations happen, people do damage control. Automatically, no one is ever racist when they say the N-word. It's amazing how no one ever is racist. They always slipped or whatever the case may be, but they're never racist. But no one ever talks about where they learned this. Is this learned behavior? Is this taught behavior? What was your influence? What made you so comfortable? What made you not understand that the pain this causes when said by other races? Now, I need to see Kyle Larson, and I need to see him in front of the African-American microphone. And what I mean by that is, I need to see him in front of the TIs of the world expeditiously, the Norries on Drink Champs, some of the African-American podcasts, some of the shows that are geared to African-Americans. I need to see him in front of that microphone and speak to those people and answer those hard-pressing questions that we have for him. Not the questions that the white journalists are going to ask you, or not your one-sided apology that will not be questioned by anyone. No, I need to see you come to the black community. The way you embrace the word, I need you to embrace our journalism and our journalists and sit in that hot seat and answer the questions that we have for you, Kyle. Why was this so easy? Why are you so comfortable? Were there any other African Americans in the room? Do you even care who you offended? Why was your apology the next day? Why was your apology instant? These are the questions I have that need to be answered for me. But I have a bigger question. And this question is for the African American community. Because Kyle Larson, I'm not sure of his age, but he definitely looks between the ages of 25 and 30. So I would definitely say he's part of the hip-hop generation or culture. I'm very sure he came up listening to hip-hop music. The question I have for you guys, as an elder statesman of the hip-hop community, did we, in our quest for acceptance in the music industry, especially with hip-hop, make it okay for this word to be used so loosely? Because I want everybody out there, especially if you're watching this and if you have a different race, answer the question, what is my ninja? What's my ninja to you? Because we as African Americans or in the hip hop culture, my ninja means my friend, my homie, my pal. Now, even though I know Kyle Larson was out of line and out of pocket, was he referring to his friend? Was he referring to his homie, his compadre, his pal? Do he truly feel like he done nothing wrong? Because we've had #1 songs in the country called My Ninja, My Ninja, My Ninja. That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Number one, when the word is used by the other race, it's an absolute no-no. Because that word inflicts pain and it takes African Americans back years and years and years. But on the flip side of that, hip-hop culture, we have to be careful about using the word so freely. Because just like our culture has been embraced from women getting butt injections, lip shots, tanning to the point where they look like people of other races. Just like our culture has been accepted and been mimicked, that has been mimicked as well. So not only does Kyle Larson and the people in his corner need a check, but we need a check too. And when I mean check, head check, heart check. When it comes to using this word, we got to check ourselves. And Kyle Larson, you got to check yourself. And I'm not going to believe you until I see you in front of this black mic, talking to some black journalists, answering the questions they have. All right? Just my words. It's your boy Vic XL. This is Hip Hop News and Views. Riding Dirty News. We're giving you views. We're giving you everything. Now, it's your boy Vic XL. This is Riding Dirty News. Y'all definitely hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments. Let me know how you feel about my commentary on this situation. All right? Y'all have a great day. Peace.